data communication and networking. Today I'm going to teach you lecture number 5, that is guided media. And in guided media I will teach you about twisted pair. But before talking about guided media, I want to let you know that after all guided media, where it comes from, right? So the first thing is guided media is the part of transmission media. So we have to first of all know what do you mean by transmission media, right? After that, we will also talk about different types of transmission media. Basically, there are two types of transmission media. First is guided media and second one is unguided media. So in this video, we will focus on only on guided media and their types. Okay, so out of various guided media, the first one is twisted pair cable. Okay, twisted pair cable is also of two types, right? Shielded or unshielded. So after that, we will also focus on some advantages and disadvantages of twisted pair cable. At the end, I would like to tell you something summary of whatever I will teach you in this video. I will also give you references. So let's start with the first point, that what do you mean by transmission media? Then we will focus on guided media. So what do you mean by transmission media? According to the formal definition, basically transmission media is the link between two physical layers of the two workstations or two computers. Basically, transmission media connects the two physical layer, then only the transmission is possible. Okay. Physical layer, as I have already told you, it directly connects to the physical layer. Okay. Second one is the transmission media is broadly defined anything that can carry the information from source to destination. Means whatever the information that is being shared between two parties or two computers, it is the responsibility of transmission media to carry out the information from one place to another place. The message or the information which is passing from one station is known as source, and the message which is reaching to the other end is known as receiver or destination. Transmission media is usually may be of various types. It may be free space or metallic cable. Free space means here we are talking about unguided media. In metallic cable and fiber optics, we will talk about the fixed length. So that comes under your guided media. Actually, the historical journey of transmission media was started in the 19th century, which was proposed by Morse, who has invented telegraph. If we are talking about types of different transmission media, so broadly, types of transmission media is classified into two ways. First is your guided media, right? This is your guided media, and second one is your unguided media. Guided media is the media which is having fixed length or dedicated path. Unguided media is the media which is having free space, right? It is not having any fixed length. Both of the transmissions are very, very important in different scenarios. We will see one by one in broader way when we will proceed in this lecture. So guided media is of having three types. First is your twisted pair cable. Second one is your coaxial cable, and third one is your optical fiber cable. So in this video, I will take this one only, twisted pair cable, and after that, I will teach you about coaxial cable and optical fiber cable in the next lecture. After that, I will take this portion, that is unguided media, in which we are having some another media. One is your radio wave, microwave, and infrared waves. So let's start with the first one, that is guided media. Now, what do you mean by guided media? Guided media is a channel, as I have already told you. It's a fixed length dedicated channel which is connected between two computers, right? Secondly, very importantly, it includes twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, and fiber optic cable, as I have already shown you in the diagram. Okay, the main characteristics of guided media is it is wired or bounded transmission media. Why it is known as bounded transmission media? Because it is having the fixed length path. Okay, and the signal are transmitted directly with a narrow pathway, and this pathway is very delicated, right? And which is used by the physical link. Although it is having some good features also, that it is working on high speed, natural सी बात है. If you will be having only dedicated path between two things, then it will be having a good speed. It will be secured that no other interventions will be occur, and it is fit for the shorter distance. When we are talking about these type of media, whether it is twisted pair or coaxial cable, they use mainly metallic copper conductors which accepts the transport of the signal in the form of electrical current. See, one thing I have taught you earlier, that signal are in two ways, analog and digital. But when it is being transmitted through transmission media, some of the signals are converted into electrical signals. So mainly when we are talking about twisted pair and coaxial cable, in this type of media, the signals are mainly converted into electrical current. Okay. Optical fiber is a cable which accepts the transmit or transfer the signals in the form of light, right? Okay, so let's talk about twisted pair cable first. So what do you mean by twisted pair cable? Twisted pair cable comes under guided media only, right? So it consists of two conductors with its own plastic insulation twisted together. See, twisted pair cable is having two wires. One of them is conductor and another one is your grounded. And these are coated with the plastic insulation, so that the plastic insulation protect this conductor from the external intervention. One of the wire carry the signal to the receiver and other behave as the ground reference. As I have already told you, between two wires which is being coated with the plastic insulation, one of them is responsible to carry the signal, but other one is responsible for the ground reference. When signal is sent through this wire, it may so happen that some interference, which is known as external noise, can be added to it, which creates unwanted signal. Although these unwanted signal should not be entertained, but this is the disadvantage of the twisted pair cable. So the effect of this unwanted signal is not the same in both the wires, right? It may so happen that it will affect the wire's conductor or ground reference differently, right? Okay, fine. It so happen very frequently that it is being affected by external influence or external interventions, right? This is the drawback. And finally, the unwanted signal are mostly it should be cancelled out. Then only the twisted pair cable will be applicable for the transmission, good transmission. This is the very basic figure of twisted pair. Twisted means what? The wires are tied up together in the snake form, right? That is why it is known as your twisted pair, in which one of them is conductor and second one is your what? Uh, Ground reference. Second one is used for your ground reference. Fine. Okay. So there are two types of twisted pair. First is your shielded twisted pair cable. Now, what do you mean by shielded twisted pair cable? As if I have already told you that these uh, cables or these media, these cable are responsible for transmission. So, through transmission, this may be so happen that they will be affected by external interventions. So, to protect them from the external intervention or from the external influence, they should be coated properly. That is why each of them should be shielded well. That is why it is known as your shielded twisted pair cable. They may have multiple twisted pair which is connected in the same device. So this is the very good example that is being drawn here. This is the best example of your twisted pair cable, which is shielded one, right? Okay. Now each of them are properly shielded. Means whatever the wires are there, every wire is properly shielded. That is why this type of twisted pair cable is known as shielded twisted pair cable. Okay. Next one is your unshielded twisted pair cable. Okay. This is having some difference. Unshielded twisted pair cable is also known as UTP, right? It is also known as UTP. And basically, this cable is 100 ohm copper cable which consists of 2 to 1800 unshielded twisted pair surrounded by the outer jacket. I will show you the figure, then only I will make you more clear, right? Okay, fine. This type of cable is not having metallic sheath. This is the very important, right? Okay. And it is having the smaller in diameter but unprotected against electrical interventions. This is also very disappointing for us that although they are having the cable is having small in diameter but we cannot protect against the external interventions. Twisted pair. This type of twisted pair also improves in immunity to electrical noise and AMI, right? So this is a good example of your unshielded twisted pair, that is UTP. Here we are watching that so many wires are there. Here whatever I have taught you, that is it may be from 2 to 1800 wires and it should be coated with this jacket, outer jacket. Basically what this outer jacket does, it protects the copper wire from the physical damage, right? This is the twisted pair. This is known as twisted pair. The helical structure of the wire is known as twisted pair. And this arrow shows you electrically isolated wire from each other and identifies each pair. Right? Okay, fine. So, what are the advantages of twisted pair? Let's see one by one very quickly. It is having shallow learning curve. It is having shallow learning curve. Next one, it is used for both analog and digital transmission. That means it can also transmit analog signals as well as digital signals. It is less expensive for the shorter distance. Basically, being as a this type of that is guided twisted pair I am talking about. This type of twisted pair cable is applicable for a shorter distance, and that is why it is the less expensive, right? Okay. Entire network does not go down if the network is damaged. This is a very good point. right? If some of the points, some of the workstations are not working properly, it doesn't mean the entire network will be dropped down. No, it's not like that. That's the best point of which we are included in twisted pair cable. Like we are using, we will study about hub. So in a hub, the same condition applies. Okay, fine. So what is the disadvantage? As it's not meant for larger distance. Why? Because if you go for larger distance, you have to use repeaters, and ultimately, if you will use repeater, that means your cost will increase high. So if you go more than 100 meters, the error rate will get high, right? Okay. In the previous slides, I have already told you this is very sensitive, very flexible. Not flexible, these are very sensitive, very thin, hence they can break easily. That is the disadvantage, limitation of this type. Okay, they are not useful fit for broadband connection. This is very important. It is not used for broadband connection. So if I want to go for a summary, so I can conclude the entire video in this way, that the transmission media, what do you mean by transmission media? It's a channel, it's a media which is connecting two computers, right? And basically, if you go for network model, right? So network model is having different layers. So transmission media is directly connected with the physical layer. One more thing, and it is also controlled by the physical layer, right? This thing I will teach you later on. Why I have used this word that transmission media is controlled by physical layer. I will teach you in subsequent lecture. Okay. This media which provides a channel from one device to another. That means there is a fixed length. A dedicated path is there. There is no a free space here, right? Okay. You should know one thing, that twisted pair cable comes under your guided media. In guided media, we are always talking about the fixed length, dedicated path, right? So there we may have some limitations, that the bounded area will be there. We will not get unbounded area. So what are the siblings of twisted pair cable are coaxial cable and fiber optic cable. I will teach you later on in the subsequent lecture. Okay, there are two types of this twisted pair cable. One is shielded, which is having the shield on the to protect the wires, right? And UTP. So let's talk about references. In references, I have categorized the entire references into three categories. First, the books. Second, the URL. Third, the YouTube. Especially, I will focus on books. There are three good books for computer networks and data communication. As I have already told you earlier in my first lecture, that if you are going to study about computer networks, then you should have to have, or you must have to have, the knowledge of data communication. So if you go for computer networks book, for that Tenenbaum is good, or you can go for William Stallings. But as if I have already told you, without having the concept of data communication, it is very difficult to have the good concept of computer networks. So among these three books, I will suggest you to go for the third one, that is your by Forozan. And this book is also recommended for you according to your SBTE syllabus. So please go through it, and you will find a very good stuff and content in this. Secondly, if we talk about URL, So I have given you some URL, but besides this URL, you can also go for Geeks for Geeks. Basically, that is very good website where you will get lot of content, good content in summarized way as a notes. And if you want to go for more deeper in a particular topic, so time to time I'm also suggesting you to visit the YouTube videos. So these are the references here. I have taken total 8 references, 3 for books, 3 for URL and 2 for YouTube. You may contact for other references also, but for the book I will recommend you go for Frozen. So thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.